So we are now on the beautiful island of Formentera, which is just south of Ibiza in the Balearic Islands. We're excited to carve out what life on anchor looks like for us again, as it's been a little while.
Good morning. Minor crisis averted. We woke up this morning and our friend Fu on Koru next door was like, hey, just so you know, the 4G here is really terrible. And you might ask, why the hell do you need 4G when you're in such a beautiful place? But that's a fair question. But I'm still working, so I get to give a presentation later today or later this morning. I'm going to be guiding a loving kindness meditation to a few hundred consultants at KPMG. And so I need a good connection for that. And we tested it on the way in and thought, okay, no, it's good enough, so let's anchor here. And then this morning, it's no good. Luckily, it seems like with Alex's phone in the cockpit, we get good enough reception. So, crisis averted. Just did a test call. All good. So that gives us a couple of hours now to just enjoy the morning here. Might go for a walk or a swim or something first. Alright. Not a bad first spot to get to.
This beach is a real hotspot for tourists in the peak of summer. In a few weeks' time, you won't be able to anchor here and we'll have to reserve and pay for mooring buoys. So we felt pretty privileged to have it all to ourselves.
It's a pretty cool view from here because you've got all of Formentera to the south. And you look north and you can see all of Ibiza from Esvedra.
Oh yeah, you can see Esvedra in the distance over there.
There.
I don't know if you can see the rock.
You've got Ibiza town there, the castle. Definitely can't see that on camera, but
Oh yeah, the castle. No, you definitely can't see that on camera.
You showed me how to start again. You never quit.
I'm like such a wimp now. It's been too long and I'm like nervous about getting cold and stuff. I don't know, last year we were just like, yeah, woohoo.
No, we weren't. At the beginning we weren't.
That's true. You get used to it though, don't you? I'm not used to it.
It's addictive though, it is.
Yeah. In a second now. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, it's cold. Body's warm from the sun. Wow, it feels good though.
Quite a few other boat friends of ours from Mar also had Formentera as their first stop on the list. So we picked up where we left off in the marina by organising beach barbecues in the evenings with everyone.
Bit of a fail this morning. I put my alarm on and left it out in the cabin so that I would have to get up. So we could get up early, and we're just excited to be back out here. I wanted to get up, meditate, go to the beach, do some yoga maybe, and then have a nice morning. I've got loads of work to do, and then we have to head round to the other side because the wind is southwesterly today and we're a bit exposed. Good day still, but would have liked to get up earlier. Ready?
Yeah.
First beach yoga of the season.
Woohoo!
Weird, like, line in the water somewhere here.
It's a line.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Get your feet wet. Yeah. And a spot.
Perfect. It looks like this little piece here that's stuck here in the wind has blown around all the way and made it cool.
So cool.
Well, cool to me anyway. And they're all over the place. It's like a thing. Love it.
We are on to the next anchorage. The anchorage where we have been up till today has been a little bit exposed to southwesterly winds, so we weren't that bad, but we just figured we might as well go to the other side and be chilled out. So we are heading to the other side of Formentera and meeting some friends over there as well, which is cool. Yeah, we've got a nice sail across.
We had a bit of a hard time getting out of the anchorage there. Our anchor chain doesn't like store down into the anchor locker properly, and so you keep having to go down to push the chain out of the way and flake the chain.
I have to do that.
And it's really annoying because, you know, sometimes when there's other boats around and there's a bit of wind, you just need the anchor to come up when it comes up, and you can't be like swinging around on the anchor. So we got to figure out a solution for that, and I'm not exactly sure what that would even look like, but we'll see.
I'm happy to announce that we've since fixed our flaking issue by cutting a hole through the forward bulkhead, allowing the chain to go under the bed so it doesn't all pile up in the anchor locker. So it's a bit of a mess down below. Everything went everywhere. First heel of the year. We're flying here. We just did a test of trying to see, I'm just checking the rocks and things. We just put out the staysail as well to see if that increased our speed. And it did by about like half a knot or so, so pretty cool. So we've got all 3 sails out. We don't do this enough, using all 3 sails at once, but on a close reach it works great, we found. He looks so bad right now.
Protected from this island here, so it's just flat and nice wind. Yeehaw! We are flying. We might have a little bit too much sail out, but we're almost there now. We're gonna have to tack up and into the anchorage. This is awesome.
It felt incredible to have a proper sporty sail again. It felt like we were bringing Navika back to life again after having been dormant for the past few months. Big thanks to our buddy Fu for risking his drone in these winds and capturing this awesome footage of Navika.
Good morning. It's pretty, right?
It's incredible. Adjusting to life on anchor again felt pretty easy. I mean, it's not hard to do when the setting is this good. We tried to get up early to catch the sunrise and get a meditation in before moving on with our day. We were so happy to have our floating home out on the water again. This made all the days working on upgrades and maintenance this winter worth it. and we still couldn't get over how we virtually had the whole place to ourselves. We took it easy, and that afternoon I had some fun doing some music from the boat.
Over time, I've been building my castle of love, just for two, though you never knew you were my reason. I've gone much too far for you now to say that I've got to throw my castle away. And though you don't believe that they do come true. For did my dreams come true when I looked at you? And maybe too, if you would believe, you too might be overjoyed, overloved, over me.
So, pretty good job. The plan is we're gonna dinghy ashore over there, and then cycle into town over there and meet up with some friends and go to a restaurant, have dinner. This is the first time we've taken the bikes out in the dinghy.
Will we succeed?
So far, so good.
Yeah.
I don't think we've punctured the dinghy yet.
We need to get you in.
Yeah. All right. Next step. God, Alex, how good is this?
I'm so happy we did this. This is exactly what I wanted to do. This is really why we wanted the bikes.
Yeah. Yeah, you can actually explore by bike, dinghy ashore. Okay, it wasn't easy, gotta admit.
No.
But dinghy ashore, get the bikes out and just go wherever you want. You can explore the whole island like this. Game changer. We've arrived. That was a blast. I love it here, it's really cute. We've literally cycled to the next anchorage. That's Koru over there. And that's Makani there.
I woke up today with a aching pain. I couldn't shake.
So Lars has just gone out with some friends here to try and kite surf, because one of them is like a really good kite surfing, well, he's a kite surfing instructor. He just went past the boat, so there was a few falls and like trying to pick himself back up, but he was going pretty fast at one point. I don't know if I'm going to manage to be able to get it on camera because he's behind this catamaran at the moment, but we have all the gear because he bought it a while ago because he started getting into kiting and then we moved. But yeah, we have all the gear and no idea, so hoping to change that soon. I love this tilting solar panel.
Oh, that was the best evening. I mean, that was just amazing. Every time I've tried to, well, I've only tried to kite twice before, but you're doing it from the beach, you know, I could just go downwind. And they followed me in the dinghy, right?
Yeah, I saw.
And so I didn't have to think about coming up to the wind or anything, and I could just go and really flew. And having a blast. And like at one point in the adrenaline, it's just like, oh, I have to stop. It's just like got into the water and chilled out for a little bit. But man, it's so fun. I managed to stand on the other side too and go the other direction.
Sick.
And Blake, yeah, it's really helped me out.
That's Blake there.
He's such a good teacher. I learned so much there, but our kite doesn't work still.
No.
I can't get this off. My hands
Did you use his kite?
Hands are numb, yeah, so I used his in the end. But it was freaking awesome.
Good work.
I had an absolute blast.
Thanks for watching and see you next time for some more fun in Formentera.